Yeah, there's plenty to talk about defence, trade, the COVID response, even a potential travel bubble between Australia and Japan. The Prime Minister has just touched down. He's going to receive an honour guard from the Japanese Prime Minister, the new Japanese Prime Minister, Yoshihide Suga. He'll be the first foreign leader to meet the new Japanese PM, who's of course taken over from the very well-respected Shinzo Abe. But amongst the issues which they will be discussing, top of the list is what's called the Reciprocal Access Agreement. This is basically a legal framework allowing Australia's military and Japan's military to work much more in conjunction with each other. One of the main sticking points, it goes back as far as 2014, is making sure that Australia's military isn't subject to a potential death penalty in Japan if they break certain rules. So our government will be very keen to nut that out. As I said, they'll be having dinner tonight. He'll also be receiving an honour guard. And this all is with a backdrop of a much more assertive China in the region. Japan also looking to assert itself much more and protect its own borders and islands. Danica.
And Jonathan, there's great news on a second vaccine candidate, but it seems that foreign travel might still be off the table even after Australians get the potential jab.
Yeah, this is a surprise one. Another US pharmaceutical giant, Moderna, has come up with great news when it comes to a potential vaccine. Its trial drug shows to be at 94.5% successful or effective. It follows Pfizer last week. So there's a lot of hope out there that Australians potentially be able to get amongst or return to their normal lives and get amongst foreign travel. I put that question to the Health Minister, Greg Hunt. Would Australians be able to travel at will once they receive the potential vaccine, if and when it's proved effective? This was the response we got from a spokesperson for the Health Ministry. It says, country risk assessments are done on a country-by-country basis. Our government strategy assesses each country individually, looks at overall case numbers, but also their own border control situations. Only when our own experts believe that the situation in that country does not pose a risk to Australia that we'd be willing to consider travel. So what we can take from that statement, Danica, is our government and our health experts will be deciding which countries are safe to travel to. Now, bearing in mind that we've just had an outbreak in South Australia and other states have shut their borders with just 17 cases, it will be very interesting and concerning for many people to work out if and when they'll be able to head back overseas again.